What's up, y'all? Going another video. UFC 249. First of all, lit. Man, what a card for having no audience. Not the first wrestling did it. So they're not the first to do it without any audience. Live sports without any audience, and it didn't miss a beat. We'll go into the reviews of how I felt about the fight. So first off, I didn't see the entire card, which I usually don't. Like UFC fan, not heavy into every single person that does it, but it's an exciting sport. It's an exciting they have exciting events. Now, the first one I started watching, Greg Hardy versus Castro. So two big guys. Greg Hardy, obviously big athlete. Former NFL player. That match was pretty one-sided. Greg Hardy all the way. He just looked better, looked more conditioned. Castro wasn't really doing too much after the first round. He had a couple of leg sweeps, but Hardy ended up winning it. Wasn't too much bad blood there. They just ended up like just, you know, shaking hands, and it was over with. One thing Hardy did say though, he said, which I kind of had to, you know, dispute, but there's no audience, so you can hear stuff better, you know. So you can hear the commentators ringside, and he could hear what they were saying, like, you know, how the fight was going. So he would adjust. He said he would adjust. That's how he kind of won or game the fight. But you would say any fighter could do that, and then your corner is yelling stuff out anyway too. So I don't know how that. This is the part of the video where I ask you to subscribe. Like, subscribe, comment. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead. I'll be here. Second fight that I watched, you had Qatar versus Jeremy Stevens. Seems like a little competitive. Jeremy Stevens came out to All Eyes on Me, Tupac. Shout out that you know, that was tight. That's one thing I can say too about these live events with no crowd, even though they didn't have it. And I watch wrestling every week and they don't have crowds, but especially WWE doesn't seem that excited and engaged. They had minimal people there, no crowd, and it still kind of had that feel to it, you know. And you just could hear the hits, the energy. It just seemed brutal, and it was tight. It was hard, you know. But so this like Qatar, they came out swinging. They came out really swinging. But Qatar in the second round hit him with a nasty elbow. I think hit him with the right, bang, hit him with the right elbow. Came back across, tried to complete him on the floor, couldn't get him. Came back across with another left elbow right across the forehead, busted his wide open, man. He had a big gash on top of his head at the end of the fight. So Qatar, man, came out of that one. Man, it was like it was just like the Hardy fight was kind of boring. This one came out, you know, way more exciting. I mean, they'll start getting that momentum up. You know, pronounce these names, but it's the heavyweight bout. Two big dudes, man, 6'4", 250 plus pounds. You know, they looking like one dude that got knocked out was undefeated, 10-0, I believe. Bunch of knockout. But man, that fight lasts 20 seconds, and they kind of called it was gonna be in the first round. Like literally, for me talking right now, fight's going on, fight's over, and he ping, hit him against the cage. Francis did. That's all. That's the name I know how to pronounce, but that's all I need to know because he's the one that knocked the boy out. But that was it. Those second technical, like pretty much a knockout. When I started watching, man, it's getting lit. It was getting lit, man. It's already lit. It's already lit at this point. Then you go into this co-main event. You got Triple C versus Dominic Cruz. This is for the bantamweight championship. So Triple C just decorated, just all around fighter. Yeah, she has a Olympic gold medal in wrestling. He's been pretty much since 11. He's been fighting he's been doing some kind of activity and fight martial arts or whatnot. But Cruz coming in, they seem like they had bad blood. The preview was they were just kind of going at each other. One was just kind of riding them off, and the other one said, "Oh, we'll see when we get in." It ended up being a decent fight, all the way to the end, where it was kind of controversial. But Triple C hit him with a dangerous knee. Hit him with the knee, came down, and just because this was after a stoppage, they stopped the fight. I forgot. Was it a headbutt? They stopped the fight. He stopped the fight for some reason. They were cool. They ended up went back to it. Had about 10 seconds left. Hit him with the knee. I'm down. Just start taking shots so you can finish him off. It was you could argue that the Cruz was getting back up, but they stopped the fight. Some say it's a good stoppage. Some say he could have kept going. Nothing to be ashamed of, but they got the fight over with, and ended up being Triple C. He said he's gonna retire. 33, had a decent career in a lot of different sports. Who knows, he might pop up in something else, but he's retiring. Tell me what you think in the comments. Tell me if you think that Cruz had a chance to get back up and fight. Was he gonna win anyway? He should have been put in that position, but Triple C was just a outright winner, which he ended up being anyway. Shouts out to that man. Congratulations on retiring. That's your last your other half of the main event, Tony Ferguson versus Gaethje, and this was a crazy one. Gaethje has a different unorthodox style, real long, as far as reach. Number one in the lightweight division. Now this was an interim championship match, so I kind of don't know how they got to that situation and when they're gonna have the real light heavyweight championship. But regardless, they got it in, and so Gaethje, if you don't know background story, they both have a couple of losses, but Gaethje, he just has these powerful punches, man, and he's been laying people out with them. So the fact that he was just taking punches to Ferguson over and over and over again, man, the dude Ferguson just tough and got a chin of steel, man. But with his unorthodox style, and he has good cardio. Thought he was gonna come out of it, man, but he just never recovered. Really couldn't come out of it, and it actually just, as it went along, you thought it was supposed to be in Ferguson's favor, but it didn't go in Ferguson's favor. It just ended up being in Gaethje's favor. And by that last round, those punches he kept getting to him, he hurt his face real bad, and it just became too much, man. It just cuts under his eye, and he was wobbling. Now you could argue, Ferguson could have still go. He was all right, and he is wobbling at the end, and Dean stopped him, man. So, but great fight, man. They not let him fight. They fought till the end of the fight, and it was it was very entertaining. So, man, UFC 249, to me, I thought, thumbs up, especially doing it without a crowd. They're gonna use this to build momentum. It's gonna be hard to come after this one with other cards, but so far so good. I know they lost a lot of money without having people in the crowd, but I mean, if they had anything at all, they would have lost way more money. So so far so good. I hope everybody stayed healthy and didn't get any, past anything with this COVID stuff going on. But man, UFC 249 lit. All right, y'all. Stay safe, drink water. Talk to y'all later.